12 boards, match points, just declare. So auctions given to us. Let's get right in to see the first hand. So North opens a spade. We bid a no trump. Yeah, looks about right. Our hand's probably a little bit too weak to make a 3-heart invitational jump, even if we were playing that. I think for the robots, 3 hearts is like strong. But yeah, if we had a 3-heart invitational jump shift, I don't know, that's kind of what this hand feels like. It's a little bit light in terms of high cards. If the Jack of Clubs was the Jack of Hearts, maybe we would be a bit happier with it. Or if we had a doubleton spade and a singleton elsewhere, we would be a bit happier with it. But anyway, so we bid a no trump, partner bids 2 clubs. We bid 2 hearts to show sign-off hand with long hearts. Looks good to me. Jack of Hearts lead does not hurt us. That does look like a singleton though, right? I mean, this is not an auction that you would normally want to lead trumps against. So, you know, like Jack doubleton or even Queen Jack doubleton doesn't really look like the kind of opening lead you would want to make. Also, I don't think the robot's really false card from Queen Jack doubletons here. So okay, if we go on the assumption Jack of Hearts is a singleton, East has Queen 9-8 fourth remaining. Well, if there was a way to rough a bunch of spades, for example, in our hand, and eventually later end play East into leading hearts into our King 10, we would like to do that. I just don't have a ton of entries to the North hand. Second plan is that we kind of want to force the opponent who has the club ace to take it on the first round of the suit. I mean, I don't think they necessarily will, but we want to make it as appetizing as possible for them to scoop up the ace of clubs. Now, if East has the club ace and we lead a low club, I think East is always going to duck. If West has the club ace, so yeah, if East has the ace of clubs, I think our best chance is to cross to the spade ace and run the Jack of clubs. Well, lead the Jack of clubs, hope that East just takes the ace because they don't pay attention to the count signal from their partner. I think against human opponents, our best bet is probably to lead a spade to the ace and lead a club up towards the king-queen. Probably the 10 of clubs looks most threatening to them. That way West will be under a lot of pressure. Did we start with 2 spades in 1 club? Did we start with 1 spade in 2 clubs? And so might not guess correctly to duck the ace. I think that's going to be my attempt. Spade to the ace club. It's going to look funny to East if they have the club ace, because when I run the 10 of clubs, East will know that I have the Jack. I mean, I would never run the 10 of clubs if I just had like singleton 10 or something. Okay, so we do get West to fly the ace of clubs, which looks nice to us so far. Small diamond switch. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely possible that the setting up the club suit doesn't help us at all if East has the diamond ace. And I think it's a little bit too big of a position to hop up with the Diamond King here. West with the Ace of Diamonds would have no idea that, I mean, for starters, the clubs are stranded, or that it would be safe to lead a low diamond here. So I think I should definitely just play low. Interesting. East wins the Jack, returns the 9 of spades. So once again, East has the Queen 9-8 of hearts left. We don't have 2 entries to the north hand to ruff 2 cards in our hand. But what we can do, okay, if 2 clubs cash, which no guarantee they do, but if they do cash, I could play 2 rounds of clubs, pitching a diamond loser, ruff a spade, and then exit a diamond. And the opponents are just going to have to give me an extra ruff in hand, and then I can play another heart throwing East in. So I think that's going to be our plan. So if this cashes, which it looks like it does, that's good news. Now we can ruff a spade, exit a diamond, and ruff whatever the return is. Whoa! West just led the Jack of Hearts from Jack Doubleton. Oh my god. Why would they do that? What are they doing? No, man! How could you lead Jack Doubleton against this contract? That's so crazy. Wow, we did everything right. And then I just needed to pull trumps. Whoops. I don't know. I think that's not on me. That was a well thought out line of play that would have worked against a more sensible layout of the opponent's cards. Ah, well. So, starting out with a 0. Great. Good news. Good news. Because everyone else will just make 3, losing a heart, 2 diamonds, and a club. On to board 2. On to board 2. So East opens a diamond. We have overcalled 2 clubs. That looks reasonable so far. West bids 2 diamonds, our partner raises to 3 clubs, East bids 3 diamonds. I would be very tempted to just bid 4 clubs over 3 diamonds. We have 10 clubs, the opponents definitely have 9 diamonds, I mean, so law of total tricks, it kind of adds up, but also the diamond shortness makes our hand a little bit better. I don't think we have great defense against 3 diamonds, so I think they're probably making it, and we're gonna really put a lot of pressure on them to double us in 4 clubs if we bid it directly. Whereas if we don't bid 4 clubs, and, you know, say our partner balances with 4 clubs or something, or our partner does whatever it is that this is, bids 3 spades, and we not sure if we're supposed to pull to 4 clubs, but we did. I think the opponents will have a much easier time doubling and scoring up 200 if that's the right thing to do, which I suspect it is given our hand, right? We have a diamond loser, probably 2 heart losers, and probably a spade loser. We can't imagine that partner has all of the king, queen of spades, and king of clubs for their 3 club bid originally, which is where our decision making has kind of stopped. But here we are. What? I'm sorry, what? Partner just has a 12 count? Right, so 6 to 10 total points for 3 clubs. They have seen our overcalls before. Vulnerable against not, 5-card suit, 10 high card points. But yes, this is way more than we expected. Now, I mean, what should our partner do? It's a bit tricky. I think a lot of players might just bid 3-0 with North's hand. Facing a vulnerable 2-level overcall, they have diamond stopped, they have 12 highs, they have king third in support of clubs, so you expect to take 6 club tricks, the king of diamonds is 7, and then if partner has the ace of hearts, you just have 9 tricks. If partner doesn't have the ace of hearts, maybe partner has some diamond help, or maybe partner actually has like ace queen of spades, and you can score up 2 spade tricks to make your contract, or partner could have longer clubs. You know, 7th club would always be welcome. So I think 3-0 instead of 3 clubs makes a lot of sense. If you're not going to do that, it probably is also fairly reasonable to like make a responsive double here. You can go searching for a spade fit, and if partner bids spades, great, you found your 4-4 spade fit, that's awesome. And if not, then you can decide to do something else over that. You could then bid 3-0, or you could then, you know, bid 3 or 4 clubs or something, depending on what the auction looks like at that point. But yeah, 3 clubs is just such an awful bid on a hand that's effectively game forcing. Anyway, we're here now. So ace of hearts opening lead. Robots love doing that. Looks like we're just going to lose a heart, a diamond, and a spade. And trying to decide if there's any reason to keep the king of diamonds. I guess so. Yeah, no squeeze against East is really going to work. I was thinking if East has the ace of diamonds and king queen of spades, we might have a chance to squeeze them, but unfortunately dummy gets squeezed before East does. Because dummy's going to have to come down to the singleton jack of spades, and then East can just discard all their spades. Hey, PJF. I always consider squeezes. Always, always, always. Wow, Queen of Diamonds unsupported honored lead there from West. Well done. Jack of Diamonds return. I guess I'm... playing a club to the king. I mean, East could be 4-4-5-0, right? That's possible. But East could also be like 2-3-5-3. I think I'm just playing a club to the king. Okay, you guys can have a trick. East almost was 4-4-5-0. Close, close. 130. That feels like a flat board. I mean, 3-0 would probably... I'm not sure. The defense can always beat 3-0 if they don't lead diamonds. So even on a spade lead, we only have 8 top tricks, and West can always get in with the heart ace and then put diamonds through. I think I mean, maybe on the king of spades lead we can actually make 3 now. From east. Anyway, we were in 4 clubs. Moving on to board 3. King of diamonds opening lead. So how do we get here? We opened a heart. That looks good. West overcalled 2 diamonds. Could be anything. Partner made a negative double. We did 2 spades. I'm proud of Gibb for opening the 10 count here in South. Partner raised to 4 spades. Well, a couple of options. Yeah, it's a nice trump suit that we've got. It's actually not so bad, you know? Ace 4th opposite 4 small. We can play ace in another, and as long as the suit splits, we're in good shape. And if the suit doesn't split, we end up going down like 6. So it looks like I should definitely be winning the diamond ace on blocking hearts and playing a spade to the ace. I mean, I guess I can duck a spade, right? That's probably a little bit better. My only worry is that the ace of clubs is offside. So if West is something like 2, 3, 6, 2 or something, and I go ace of diamonds, heart, spade to the ace. Oh, sorry, duck a spade, and West wins. And then it goes club, 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 they might promote another trump trick. That's a little concerning. I mean, it's likely the club ace is onside given the 2-level overcall, but it's not guaranteed. I think I'm willing to take the risk. King 8, 6, 3. 8 of hearts is a bit of a scary card. All right, second round of diamonds. East follows. So we have to decide if we're roughing a heart immediately. I think I'm roughing a heart. I mean, if spades break, right? I can rough a heart, spade to the ace, run the heart suit, eventually take a club finesse. All right, let's do it. Great. Hearts split. No! No, dude! Not cool. The clubs were not friendly. So we could have made this, right? If we had just played for 3-3 hearts. I mean, West obviously had an opportunity when they got in with the spade to switch to clubs, and they did not. Yeah, I mean, here, rather than roughing a heart, we could have just played the ace of spades and then gone ace of hearts, queen of hearts, pitching clubs, another heart, pitching another club. And then we would be able to cross rough, losing just one club. but I don't know. I don't feel too bad. They had an opportunity to beat me with a club switch and didn't. On to board 4. 3 passes around to a spade. Sure. Partner bids Drury, and we bid 4 spades? Why did we bid 4 spades? I don't hate game forcing this hand, but I think if I wanted to game force, I would have tried 3 now. We have 14, but the thing is, we're not really gaining anything by playing this in spades, right? Like, even if partner was able to ruff something, a club or a diamond in their hand, we're probably just losing an extra trump trick then because our trumps are so bad. It's an 8 loser hand. It is an 8 loser hand. I don't know, is an 8 loser hand good? It's probably not. Well, would have much preferred to bid 3 no if we were going to game force. Then again, when partner has a hand like this, maybe we want to play in spades instead of no trump. 6 of clubs lead looks very Singleton-esque to me. So how do I want to play this? I'm tempted to duck a spade. 6-2-9. Maybe the 6 of clubs is not from a doubleton. Maybe it's from like 3 small. 9 of clubs would be a weird play from 10-9-8-7. So spade to the 10 might make some sense. Two of spades to the queen. Yeah. I mean, that could be singleton, right? And if that's singleton, then we don't really want to duck. I think I only get in trouble if it's like king, queen, jack, third, though, right? I'm going to play ace of spades and a spade. Okay, so, I mean, clubs could be 4-1, right? East could have had the singleton 9. But we have an opportunity to make all of the tricks if I can get back to my hand with the club ace. So I could go ace of diamonds, diamond ruff. Hey, PJ. Ace of diamonds, diamond ruff, club to the ace, pull the last trump, run the clubs, and claim. If East roughs in on the club, though, we are in trouble. It really looks like East has a singleton club, though, right? East flew the king of spades, trying to get a ruff, and now hasn't played back a club, they've played back a diamond. I don't know. I'm gonna trust that the clubs are 4-1. I don't buy this defense if East has another club left. So Guess that means we are pulling the last trump. No clubs? All right, no clubs. I don't think there's any way. Oh, there's no way they get the defense wrong if they're just both holding diamonds. But the 650, we'll take it. Couldn't have done better. I mean, despite what looked like a silly missed defense by them, it didn't really end up costing. All right, on board 5. 5 clubs doubled. So we opened 3 clubs in third seat with this monster of a hand. Unfavorable. Looks like a 1 club opener to me. Take out double by West, 5 clubs by our partner. There's no way that this can be a good bid. I have 0 confidence that there's any hands which would bid 5 clubs in this spot unfavorable as a passed hand. Just impossible. And now we're doubled in 5 clubs. And, oh, partner also forgot to open. I see. I mean, in that case, if partner forgot to bid on the first round, then it makes sense. King of Hearts lead, Ace of Spades switch. How did the opponents miss their spade fit? More likely there's a singleton king of diamonds, or that West will not cover when I lead the queen. I can't even like ruff both hearts and then run the trump suit. All right. Well, down 1. I think West probably would have covered with that holding. Wow, everyone forgot to open the bidding. East has 6-5 in the majors, couldn't find a bid. Partners 7-4 in the minors, couldn't find a bid. You think that there's a possibility West might have covered if I led the queen? Yeah. It might have been a better try. I mean, if West was sitting on, like, King Doubleton, maybe they wouldn't. I don't know. I think there's no chance. Oh well. On to board 6. We have opened a spade. 2 hearts by West. 2 spades by our partner. We bid 3 diamonds. I don't really like 3 diamonds. I don't really like game tries in general, so maybe I'm not the right person to ask this question. What are we supposed to do with the south hand? I guess making some sort of try is useful. Okay, we bid 3 diamonds, partner bid 3 spades, here we are. Partner's hand is awful, but the King of Hearts looks like a good card, given the overcall. Queen Jack of Clubs might be helpful. Jack of Spades lead, once again. The opponent's just... I don't know. I don't understand why they repeatedly lead like jacks in the trump suit. That just blows a trick so often. Yup. Alright. I am over in the dummy. So what am I doing from here? If spades split, I do have an entry back over to that Jack of Clubs, which is going to get set up. If spades don't split, play a spade to the king and then a club up towards the jack, West is going to have to break diamonds for me, or give me a rough sluff by leading hearts. I think I like that plan. Because leading a diamond to the jack is just like almost never going to work. East would need to have like queen 10 or king 10 doubleton and diamonds, and I just don't think that's happening. Okay. Hey, spades do split. Look at that. So we get to set up a club. And the opponents get a trick. $140. Not bad, not bad. I mean, just why do you continue leading jack doubletons in trump? Like, imagine that I had queen 10 third in dummy and like ace sixth in my hand or something. You just blew up the entire trump suit. Almost all black contracts. We have 2 hearts and then clubs, spades, spades, clubs, spades. Halfway through, on to board 7. We are in the worst contract in all bridge, 2 no trump. We opened a club with our 12. Partner bid a diamond, we bid a no trump. Partner bid 2 spades, which looks game forcing to me. Although I cannot fathom why this would be the explanation. 4 more diamonds, stopper in spades. I think everyone plays this Walsh style nowadays, where the only reason you would bid a diamond if you have a 4-card major is if you're game forcing. So this to me would just be a game force, but I guess Gibb does not play it that way. Weird. So spade lead. We have 3 spades, we've got 2 clubs and a heart. I have no idea which suit to play on. So if I play on diamonds, we would be setting up at most 2 extra tricks. If I play on clubs, we could take 3 extra tricks, but in that case I wouldn't need to play the suit myself. It would just be because the queen third is on side. We could take 2 extra tricks if the clubs are splitting, but we have a loser, or if the clubs don't split, but we, like, the 10 falls or something. Or I might need multiple entries to my hand if the clubs are 4-2. I think playing on diamonds is just a little bit too slow. Both opponents will have entries to switch to hearts, and whoever doesn't have the ace of hearts will be able to get in, put a heart through, and set up some heart tricks for their side. So I guess I'm gonna go after clubs. I mean, the benefit of playing on diamonds is that it doesn't really give a whole lot away about my hand. Like, maybe they won't figure out to switch to hearts. And if they do switch to hearts, I mean, maybe the clubs just come home, so this is a little complicated. I don't know why, but it feels natural to me to play on diamonds, so I think I'm going to do that. This is probably really wrong and bad, but I'm going to do it. This would be a much different hand at imps than it is at match points. Long tank by East, 3 of diamonds. If I play on diamonds, they might switch to clubs. I mean, maybe. I did open a club. But, yeah, it's possible. Why did I open a club? Good question. Good question. Well, Jack of Hearts switch doesn't look all that great, but I think it's still... Oh, no! West played the ace and then the king, and now is... Oh, this is terrible. That is not what I wanted to see. Wow. Wow. All right, down one. I mean, it's possible the clubs weren't coming home. We'll have a look at the end of the hand. Queen, third of clubs off. I mean, West won the ace of diamonds. They tricked me. Those silly robots. I thought it was just completely safe to play a second diamond because East was going to be the one getting in. Man, that Jack of Hearts switch is really quite the play. West led from a 5-card spade suit. I flew ace on the first round and then did not continue spades, trying to set up their own spade suit. They have an entry. King of diamonds is an entry. I feel like we're batting about 35% right now, and I don't feel as if I've done all that much wrong, but things have not worked out this week. All right, board 8. Diamond by partner. We bid a spade. Partner bid 3 diamonds. We bid 3 hearts. Reasonable. I'm not sure I like the 3-heart bid, actually. We can't have a heart fit. So I think I would rather show my 6-card spade suit with a 3 spade bid than show off that I have some heart stuff. Like, I don't want them to lead a club against no trump, right? I would rather have them lead a heart. So if I bid 3 spades and partner says, no, I have a singleton spade, let's play 3 no, the opponents are going to be guessing. Whereas here, I bid 3 hearts, partner bids 3 no. I mean, first off, we could have a 6-2 spade fit and I wouldn't know about it. And second, they're just always leading a club. Anyway, it looks like it worked out. We found a 9-card spade fit. Club lead. Sure. Let's pitch our club loser. And now what? We gotta deal with all these hearts somehow. And pull trumps. I guess I'm gonna just play a spade now. A low spade to the 10, maybe? A low spade to the 10 makes some sense. I think I could get away with cashing a 3rd diamond. It looks like both of the opponents played low-high in the diamond suit, but they have tricked me before. Okay. So East has ace-queen, 3rd of spades, which is not great news for us. I'm now a little bit worried that that I don't have an entry back to the north hand. Man, it would have been really nice to cash that queen of diamonds right about now, wouldn't it? So if East has the heart ace, I mean, I could try and run the 10 of hearts. That's a pretty big play to make, though. It's probably just correct to do so. I mean, maybe not, maybe not. Even if the 10 of hearts like holds the trick, East can still prevent me from gaining access to the diamonds, eventually get in with the heart ace on the second round and go ace of spades, queen of spades. I guess I'm just gonna play heart to the king. Yep. Okay, made 4. Nothing we could do as long as East figured out to duck the ace of hearts had we run the 10. I could have cashed a third diamond though, and then I would have been able to legitimately guess the heart suit. Maybe that was a mistake. We got a plus score. How bad could it be? On to board 9, we get to 3 diamonds. Ooh, lots of bidding. So we open a diamond. Take out double by West. Partner bids a heart, and East bids a spade as past hand. We make a support double, 2 spades by West, 3 diamonds by our partner. Okay, looks good to me. 3 of hearts is a really weird lead. I mean, West is the one who made the takeout double. They've bid and raised spades, so you would think a spade lead would be pretty indicated. 3 of hearts. So I'm wondering if East has King Doubleton. Was this really dumb? Should I have won the Jack of Hearts? I'm a little worried about the heart suit itself. I don't know. This felt like the right play because I kind of wanted to take a heart finesse in case it's actually a heart lead from 3 small. Like if East has King third. Like if I were to win the Jack of Hearts and then cash the ace and both opponents follow low and East turned up with King third, I would be a little upset. So I figured playing the 8 of hearts allowed me to play a heart to the Jack on the next round. Well, I think I'm going to do that, and I think I'm going to suffer a heart rough quite often, but I feel like it's match points. I'm just trying to take as many tricks as I can. I mean, why is West leading a heart instead of a spade? It's so crazy. Okay, you guys get a club. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I feel like my reads of the robots have been notably way off course recently with some of their opening leads. Like, this to me is a very clear spade lead from West's hand. I have no understanding of why you would lead a heart. And a heart lead just blows a trick. which I promptly gave back to them by returning the suit and giving up a ruff. Oh well. Board 10. Keep going. 1 diamond by East. We pass. Looks good to me. Partner balances with a takeout double. Okay. Interesting. We bid a spade, which is a terrible bid. Great. Do we want to talk about why a spade's a terrible bid, or should we just move on? We're never planning to bid twice in this auction. I mean, the way the auction went, we should just be raising 2 clubs to 3 clubs. I have no idea what happened on this hand, but it's not as if we're planning to bid a second time. Maybe we are. Like, maybe if we bid a spade and East balances in with 2 diamonds, we want to bid 2 hearts. I don't know. I guess I could see it. I guess I could see a spade being okay then, in that case. All right, fine. We'll stick with a spade. That's fine. Partner bids 2 clubs, showing a big hand with clubs. So not necessarily a strong single-suited hand. Partner does have something over there because they could have balanced with 3 clubs instead of double if they wanted to show a strong single-suited hand with clubs. So this is a bunch of points, a bunch of extras, but not necessarily just like a 6 or 7 card club suit. So I would say frequently partner's going to be something like 3-2, 3-5 with, presumably not a good diamond stopper. They could be like 2-2, 3-6 or something like that as well. But they might also have like a 4-card major. They could be like 4-3-5-1 or 4-3-1-5. I mean, not in this auction. They would raise spades, but they could be 3-4-1-5, I guess. Anyway, so 2 clubs. I think we should bid 2 diamonds. That looks like the best bid to me. We've already limited our hand with the 1 spade bid, so 2 diamonds doesn't really show a big hand. It's just I have some reason to think that we could still have a game or that we should still be fishing for a different fit. And so over 2 diamonds, if partner bids 2 hearts, we're pretty happy. We can either raise to 3 hearts or elect to pass, depending on how we feel. Or if partner bids 2 spades, we can pull to 3 clubs and say, no, I don't have a 5-card spade suit. I was just fishing for hearts, but I also have some club support. Anyway, we got to 2 hearts, which looks terrible to me. And look at that. Partner is 2-3-3-5, shaky diamond stopper. Big hand, as expected. Well, we got a diamond loser, we got a spade loser. We have a heart loser. We'll play low for now. That's pretty nice. Because now we don't have to worry about getting tapped out. It would be nice if I knew how the trumps split. If I knew that trumps were 3-3, I could just claim like 10 tricks right now. East didn't switch to clubs. So I don't think East has a singleton club. I think East would have been very tempted to switch to a singleton club rather than set up the diamond queen over there. So I don't really just want to go ace king of hearts and a heart. If I do that, and if the hearts split badly, like 4-2, then they'll win the third round of hearts, play another diamond. I try and run the clubs, but they can rough in and just run the diamond suit with the ace of spades as an entry to East's hand. So I think a couple of options. We could duck a heart right now. That doesn't seem like a terrible plan. They could play a diamond, but we can, for example, knock out the ace of spades then, and we still have trumps to protect ourselves against a rough slough. We're gonna have to decide if we're playing for 4-2 hearts or 3-3 hearts, though, somewhere along the way, and I don't really have a good way of figuring that out. I mean, if we wanted to play for 4-2 hearts, we should probably just play off 2 top hearts and then start running the clubs. The opponents could rough in and pull our trumps. Well, I don't know. This hand feels a little complicated. So spade to the king. If I knock out the ace of spades, East plays back a diamond. I'm just still in this position of I don't know whether to play for 3-3 or 4-2 hearts. We just gotta make a guess. I mean, auction-wise, West didn't raise diamonds, so I think East probably has 5 of them and West has 4. Clubs might be 2-2, with East having 2 of them. I don't know, maybe hearts are 3-3. I think I'm just gonna duck a heart and see what happens. Aha! Okay. West has high load in the heart suit. The opponents always give true count in these scenarios. So I think it's pretty safe to say that the hearts are 4-2. Which means I think I can safely knock out the ace of spades. So king of spades, East wins, plays back a spade, I start running clubs. West roughs in. Oh, this hurts my brain. I can't figure out how to time everything so that I can do all the stuff I want. Like, if I just start running clubs, West wins, or West roughs in and plays back a diamond. I win, but if I pull trumps and then knock out the spade ace, East can win and cash a diamond. And if I don't pull trumps and continue running clubs, then West will be able to rough in. So I don't think running clubs works. I lose 2 more tricks from there. Or 3 more tricks, 3 more tricks. If I knock out the spade ace, and East plays back a diamond, then I can start running clubs. Oh, my head hurts. This is such a complicated hand. I actually don't think I can do everything I want if they defend perfectly. But, okay, so if I play the king of spades, East wins, plays back a diamond, I pitch a spade. I start running clubs, West roughs in, and now West plays a third spade. That taps me out of the king of hearts, so West is going to get their jack of hearts promoted. Oh, wait. No, I just... Sorry, a second spade hasn't been played. So king of spades, East wins, a diamond comes back, I pitch a spade. I now start running clubs. West roughs in, and West plays a fourth diamond. Yeah, none of this is any good. I don't think there's anything. I think I'm just losing 3 more tricks. All right. Do I need to play the queen of spades? Well, East worked out to play a second spade. I was hoping this wasn't going to happen, but yeah, I mean, if East works out to play spades, then so be it. Weird. Wait, so hearts were not? Hearts were 3-3 all along? No! Hearts were 3-3 all along. I could have just cashed out. Oh, I can't deal with the robots. There's just nothing I can do. They have my number on every hand. This is unbelievable. West high-load with 4-3 of hearts, and East didn't even attempt to do anything when they won the queen of hearts. They just, like, played back a trump. Oh, this is insane. I have done everything wrong the entire day. Bridge is so hard to play if the opponents just, like, lie to you about all of their signals all the time. I, for one, cannot play the game that way. I don't know, maybe other people can. This has gone so badly. Okay. On to board 11. We got 2 boards to go, and then we're done with this monstrosity. I think there's like 0 chance I'm posting this video. It's gone so poorly. A diamond, a heart, a spade, 2 clubs, game force. We bid 2 no, partner raises. We get a club lead. Cool. Club lead. We don't have a ton of tricks. I mean, we have 7 top tricks. Likely to get an 8th in diamonds. We could take finesses in either hearts or spades. How not to read the bot's carding? Well, the bots have just lied every time that they played a card. That has been the issue. Maybe it's not every time. I think a couple times they did things correctly. Yeah, Eric, that's so true that you don't have to lie. You can just make a mistake all the time. I don't know. I don't really tend to trust opponents' signals if I'm playing like a club game, but if I'm playing like a national event, you gotta read something into the opponent's carding. Otherwise, you're not really gaining an advantage. Club lead. I mean, the good news is that it looks like clubs are splitting 4-3, yeah? Because this is a 4th best club. There's no chance that this is not a 4th best club. Turns out West has like king, queen, 9-8, 5th, and has just elected to lead the 3 because they didn't want to squander a high spot. Wait for it. I'm sure that'll happen at the end of the hand. Okay, so I think... There it is. There's the jack from Jack Doubleton. So is it time to win the ace, play heart to the jack, and just have this hand blow up on my face? Maybe. I also don't know if I'm supposed to be playing a heart to the jack. This would be, once again, a much different hand at imps. At imps, I think the plan would probably be to duck a diamond and hope to guess the end position correctly. Club to the jack. I guess I'm gonna win the ace. Like, there's still some chance the club suit is blocked. Ace could have queen jack 9, for example. Or jack 9-8 even. So ducking a diamond would get me up to 8 tricks, presumably, and then we just have to guess which major suit finesse to take, or maybe someone gets squeezed. A heart to the jack feels like the best attempt to score 10 tricks, though. If the queen of hearts is in West's hand, we can maybe set up the hearts while protecting the 10 of clubs. Okay, let's do it. 4-8 jack 7. Well, someone's lying. Queen? Yeah, queen is a good play there. This means East is going to be able to get in on the 4th round of hearts. 4-8 jack 7. I mean, unless West started with queen 10-8 in hearts. I actually bet it's queen 9-8. Then all of the carding makes a ton of sense. I don't know. Let's see if West gets unplayed with queen 10 of hearts. No, East had the 10. Yep. Queen of clubs. Sure. 4 of clubs. No, the club suit's not blocked. Too bad. But clubs were 4-3, so we did make our contract. Importantly. So I guess we could have technically made 11 tricks if we had ducked 2 rounds of clubs, won the 3rd round, and then just played 4 rounds of hearts. East would get in and not have a 3rd club to play. I think our plan was correct. All right, last board. 1 club in 4th seat. We have a big hand. This is probably a hand that's too good for a no-trump opener, so 1 club seems right. Now partner makes this horrible 3 club bid. We pass. Ah, yes, 12 to 14 total points. We are a 3rd hand opener. That's us, being in 4th seat. And 12 to 14 total points. Cool. Well, partner has a limit raise in clubs, has showed it as a weak raise. Good. We have missed what looks like an excellent club game. I mean, 3 no trump, probably not so bad either. Okay, so Well, we have a diamond loser. That much is true. And then we just have to figure out how many spades and or hearts we're losing. Because we could try taking 2 hooks. That seems like a reasonable approach. Like spade to the queen, if that loses, heart to the queen. We might end up going down 2 if we do that. Could lose a heart, 2 spades, and a diamond. But that's probably the right plan. Alternatively, I guess we could strip the red suits and lead spades. Down 2, yes, absolutely down 2. We could lose 2 spades, a heart, and a diamond. Well, I'm not playing 5, but it's match points. We're not trying to. Oh, you're right. Making 9 tricks. Good call. Good call. Yes, we will not go down because we have reached a horrible contract, but we will go down in our hearts. I always think I'm playing in the right spot. This is like a major flaw of mine, that sometimes I just believe that I've been to the right contract with my partner. So what was the alternative line? We can strip the red suits and like lead a low spade, and if West doesn't play the king, we can duck. It kind of guarantees 11 tricks as long as the opponents are not being super clever. Worst is when you mix up the suit contract with no trump. Oh man, I have a story from the Risinger. I guess I'll tell it after I finish up going down a million tricks in this contract. Club lead. Sure. Let's play a club. Yep. 2 of hearts discard. I think I'm just gonna do the simple thing. Okay. That went well. That went way too well. Hold on. I can take a heart hook and pitch a spade loser now if it's onside. I don't see any reason not to try it. I mean, it doesn't cost. I don't think it's going to work. I mean, West led a trump, so they always have. And now they just lead a spade away from the king. Wow. Brave. All right, we have 11 tricks. This time they don't lead Jack from Jack Doubleton, and it would have been a good lead. Hit their partner with King, Queen, 10, 5th. All right. Are we above 40%? That's the real question. Barely. 46.